Hi Virgo, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors and Darlings. This is your reading for Beltane, or otherwise known as May Day, but it's not a one-day reading. It will see you through from Beltane to right through to June, when it is the summer solstice or the longest day, or whatever you want to call it, but it's around between the 20th to the 22nd of June. So I'm doing these readings until the 22nd of June, so it'll be the 1st of May to the 22nd of June. This is a general reading, take what you can, leave the rest. It's to complement the weekly reads that I do. So let's have a look and see what's happening for you, Virgo, for the next 6 weeks. And I have a card that is crossing Virgo currently. Oh, there we are. I have a foundation card for Virgo, please. Thank you. 2 5s on top of each other. Okay, Virgo. I'm just going to move this over a little bit, lovelies, because I don't want to keep moving the angel wings. So can I have who or what has got Virgo's back for this week? Thank you. And can I have a thoughts in the head above them card? And can I have a future card, please? Immediate future. That's too many. An immediate future card, thank you. And can I have a distant future card, please? Okay, lovelies. So, my lovely Virgos, darlings, you are starting off with the 3 of Pentacles. This is all about learning and teaching. This is a spiritual card. It is, it's bringing together the young and the old in equal parts to teach and to learn from each other. It's one of those cards where you can't quite see if the older person is the teacher or the pupil or the younger person. The younger person is obviously standing on that pedestal for some reason. And it's almost like a passing on. I can't even see what that is, but a passing on, or it's a liar, but it's a passing on of tradition. It's a passing on of things that mean something to you and your family. And I'm kind of getting that a lot of it will be highly spiritual. It may be meditation, it may be healing, it may be a combination of all of that. But definitely keep an eye on who you're teaching, because they may well be teaching you something in return. So what's crossing you at the moment, darlings, why are you feeling left out in the cold? You kind of feel left out a little bit. I don't know why. You've got those 5 of Pentacles above you, you've got that bloody warm fire behind you, but you're sitting on that bench looking really miserable. I'm going to say sad, because right underneath this card, in your foundation, you've got the 5 of Chalices. And I get that your foundation may be on something that's very sad at the moment. And I'm not getting that this is immediately, like this has just been built. I'm getting this has been the case for some time. And I'm getting that maybe you just keep feeling that you're having to pour away chalices, that you're having to let go of stuff constantly. And perhaps the reason you're feeling out in the cold is because you're bloody tired. You're exhausted from it all. And it's like you saying, no, I'm having a time out. I don't care how cold I feel. I don't care about the pentacles. But I'm having a time out from this issue, this thing that's been going on and on and on. So who or what has got your back? Darling, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. Your family's got your back. Your family has got your back. Whatever that means for you, that doesn't doesn't mean to say it's a blood family. You could have chosen your family. Your family could have been thrown together from all different sides of the world. You just don't know. People's families means different things to different people. But whoever your family is around you at the moment, they have got your back. But you're in secretive mode. You're in, I am not telling anybody anything. I am keeping it to myself. And that brings me back to this time out. And maybe it's the younger member of the family that is going to teach you a way forward out of this. Because these people have got your back. But behind them, you're like, I'm not saying a damn word. I'm staying stum. I'm not saying anything. It could be a project, but I'm getting that it's a deep burning desire that you've got, that I think you want to scream it from the hilltops, but you're just frightened of verbalising it. You're just frightened of telling anybody that that's your desire, that that's what you want, that's where you're thinking of heading. Because in your head, darlings, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, right now you're feeling that this is the Wild Hunt. It's different from the Tower. Okay? So the Wild Hunt, those lights that are shining upon it, it shines the light on an illusion. It shines a light on the hunt to give it direction. So although the bricks of that tower are crumpling, what it tells me is that where that light is shining, where that hunt is going, it's being illuminated, will either take you down the route of rebuilding your foundation in the same place, or you may be on the hunt to build your foundation somewhere else. But it will seem like a monumental task to you, and it may feel a little bit disastrous to you at the moment, but it's only a disaster in your head. It's not a disaster actually in your reading. You're just overburdened, Virgo. You really are, lovelies. So the next card right behind the Wild Hunt, this illumination, this moving away from what it is that's no longer serving you. You've got the Page of Wands coming in and giving you a message, and this is a young energy, and I'm getting that this page is going to be the same person that's in this card as well. And he's going to be telling you that you can move a blockage. A blockage can come out of the way. You just need to believe that you can do it. Almost like magic. If you believe you can move this blockage, it will be moved. You just need to put it out there that you don't want that blockage to be there any longer. Now this page could possibly be a fire sign, or have fire sign within their birth chart. And then right behind that, lovelies, your thoughts always go back to your families, Virgo. You really are focused on your family a lot of the time. I'm going to say to the detriment of yourself. You've got the Ten of Chalices, darling. You've got two tens. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Chalices. So your family's got your back. But your thoughts, to your detriment, go back to your family all the time. All the time. This is a 10. This is completion of family. This is turning it into a 1. And so a new generation begins again. But your thoughts, definitely, even though you're dealing with all of this, put it out there. Put that message out there. You want that blockage lifted. But your thoughts definitely always sit with your family, 100%. And it may be you may be feeling that the family's a bit disjointed at the moment. And it could be that this young person here is the one that is going to draw the family back together, because in your immediate future, it would appear that you've dealt with a lot of your issues and that, and now you're looking forward to a clearer future. This card, the Six of Athames, is about thoughts of a clearer future, the sight of a clearer future, the planning ahead for a better future. It's in balance. You and the Athames are behind you, so you've dealt with those thoughts, those feelings, and that's not too far ahead when you're moving into that energy, because in your distant future, darling, you've got the Witch followed by the Three of Chalices. Now this witch, male or female, stands in their power. They know their stuff. They know how to make spells. They know incantations. They know how to protect themselves with that beautiful circle. They work with the elements. They work with everything they've got. Whatever they've got to work with, they use. And she is going to muster up for you. She's a 1. So this is a new beginning as well. This is a new start for you, and finding a new way forward for you. And she is followed very closely by the Three of Chalices, which is celebration with family, friends and community. And it could be, darling, just that in the atmosphere that we are in at the moment, you may be feeling that you're losing out quite a bit. But I do get the feeling that you're taking a time out because you're just not coping with the over-emotional burdens that you're feeling at the moment. And maybe your family is disjointed because of what's going on currently, but it's not going to be like that forever. It's not going to be like that forever. It really isn't. Things are shifting. They are shifting, and I get the feeling that once you've got your head around it all and you've sorted it out in your head, you will be able to leave all of this other stuff behind you. Your sadness, the need to take time out. You will understand the family has got your back, and you don't have to be secretive. But your thoughts are never far away from your family, no matter how disastrous you think things may be right now. Once that light is shone upon that hunt, and you understand that you are looking for something, you are seeking something, maybe something deeper, something more spiritual, and it may be a simple word from a child that suddenly makes everything click into place and make sense. And when I say a child, I mean a younger generation than yourself, and they may be your age, but they could just act younger than you. Maybe they're a little bit immature, male or female, and they just come up with this one thing that just puts everything into perspective and makes so much sense that then you're able to surge forward, look at your future and start celebrating and standing in this beautiful magical power that you can stand in. And again, the witch, look at her, she's got the earth around her, she's working with the earth, she's working with all the elements. And Virgo, earth is so you, it really is. So we're going to ask the archangels, that's this deck, for some advice for the 1st of May to the 22nd of June for Virgo, please. I'm not taking that many. Okay, so you have the number 14, which is solutions, Archangel Zadkiel, and this is success comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Wow, Virgo. And do you know what? That's not just about you putting that out there for other people. That's about you having patience with yourself, forgiving yourself and giving yourself time to heal from whatever it is that has made you swing into this mode, Virgo. So this is the Gaia deck, the Oracle Gaia deck, and we're going to ask her for some guidance. 1st of May to the 22nd of June. A whole pile of them came out, so we'll quickly go through them all. You have the Dream, and this says something is revealed, insight and breakthrough. Sacred Journey, life cycles, family and transformation. Sacred Heart, passion, love, spiritual communication. Perception, beyond the veil of illusion. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. The Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing and reflection. I'm going to pop that next to the Solutions card because that seems to be a theme for you. And then we have the Jewel within a teardrop, and its appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And lovelies, I am going to put that there with these beautiful cards because I do feel that there is a spiritual lesson here for you to learn on this journey. And once you realise what that is, things will just start to fall into place for you beautifully going forward. So this, lovelies, is the Angels and Ancestors deck, and we ask them for some wisdom and knowledge. Not that much, we don't. Maybe that much. Those two definitely wanted to come out, didn't they? So we have Mountains, and this is Stand Your Ground. And we have Shield Maiden. It says make plans and focus. And then we're going to ask for a Blessed Bee card for Virgo, please. Thank you. I told you I was thinking about the family, and this is a blessing on the children. And I look at this card, and every time I see this card I see something different. I've never seen butterflies before, and the flowers in her hair. She is true earthy, isn't she? The flowers that are growing around her, everything that's around her is just beautiful. The full moon behind her head, and then she's holding that beautiful baby unicorn. Virgo, that's your reading for the 1st of May through to the 22nd of June. Please like, share and subscribe for me if you enjoyed this reading. Leave me a comment by all means, and I will catch up with you in the weeklies. Bye for now.